Right, do not take laxatives the night before knowing you need to go to the gym. Because fuck me, was that a bad idea. Well no, let me take that back. Obviously I said I'd take laxatives yesterday night after I did arms because it was the weigh-in that day on Tuesday, and it said I lost 0.8 pound, and I said, well, but with what I'm eating, that's not possible. So you know what, it would be a great idea to take laxatives before I go to bed, and then wake up the next day, have one shit, and then step on the scale while my body's empty and I've not eaten or drank anything that day. Bad idea. So it turns out, right, that laxatives last throughout the day. So, okay, maybe, I don't know if they do last throughout the day, but the serving said 5 ml, and I just took a big swig. So maybe that was a bad idea in hindsight, but I'm still fucking shitting. I've just done my workout, chest and back. It's 10:30 at night. I went and started my lift 45 minutes ago, and I need a shit. And I'm not shitting in those toilets because they're fucked. So, okay, I planned in to do 4 exercises, because what I did previously on my last chest and back was do 2 exercises of chest for 3 sets, and then 3 exercises for back for 2 sets each, not counting warm-up sets. I thought, well, you know what, and this was when I was feeling good and had my shits. I thought, right, well, I'm emptied out, but I do want to, be in and out of the gym. I don't want to be, I want to try and shorten the amount of time I'm in the gym, because even though I did, 9 sets, not including warm-ups, I was still in there for 45 minutes, so my lifts were taking between an hour and an hour and a half. And then I have a 40-minute drive in total, so I was just out too long. So shortening my lifts, I'd rather do 3 sets till failure, 2 exercises per muscle. So I did my back. I did, what did I do? I started off a vertical bench, and I did 60 kilos for 2 sets, dropped it down to 50 for the last set of failure, and I got my reps in there. And then I moved on to lat pull downs, did 3 sets of failure to that as well as a warm-up set, and then moved on to machine row because the pec deck was taken by some guy. So I did the machine row instead, then finished back, and then as I finished my last set of machine row, the set before my second to last machine row set, I felt some gurgling in my stomach or my intestines, and yeah, that's when it all went downhill. Finished up my machine row set, and bearing in mind I'm straining like fuck, I'm doing weight that's really difficult for me. So yeah, nearly shat myself on the machine row. That wouldn't be great because it's in the middle of the gym. Luckily the England game's on, semi-finals. Yeah, we got battered in pens, but I was lifting during those, so I didn't get to see it, thank God. I'm LARPing the World Cup, I know nothing about football. And then I went to move on to pec deck, and then some other guy took it. I'm not sitting there waiting while I need a shit, so I left. So I've done 1 exercise for 3 sets of bench, for chest, and I did my back. You know what? Yes, I cut it short, because I need a shit now, and I'm going to cut this log short. I'm fine with that. I've said before that my back is always not, I don't really feel pumps in my back, and I know pumps aren't the way that you tell if you have a good workout for the lift or what, or you can tell that it's working. But I always feel it in my chest, and I always get a good chest pump, where my back I don't. But I'll tell you what, I've got a good back pump today. It feels really good, and I battered the shit out of my chest for that 1 exercise. So you know what, I'm happy to just leave it there for today. What's 1 exercise missed? It never happens. But we know for next time, don't take laxatives when you know you need a lift, because it was all fucking day. I was working from home today, and thank God I'm doing it tomorrow as well, in case it moves on to tomorrow with these shits. But it's like every 45 minutes I'm just having a shit, and it started off being like, this is gonna sound grim, like solid poos, ones that I normally have that I was feeling constipated on, they got flushed out, and then it just started being fucking liquid by the end of it. And I can guarantee this one's gonna be liquid as well. It wasn't like, blowing the bowl out or anything. The bog was still white at the end of the day, it weren't brown, but there's nothing to shit out, so it's just liquid and ooze. put a turtle in my shit, it's just going to become a ninja turtle. So yeah, it does flush yourself out. I lost £5 actually. So, well, 3 shits in. This is going to be my 7th shit of the day when I get home, and it's going to be it's going to be a mad one. But, you know, first shit in, I thought I was flushed out. I felt flushed out. Stepped on the scale. You're down £2. Sick, mate. I'll take it. So it was £2.8 in total. So that's what, about a kilo. I'll take it for a week. Went back to my desk, started working again. Needed a shit again. 45 minutes later, went on the toilet. A lot came out then. I thought, right, okay, set back on the scale. Bearing in mind, I hadn't eaten or drank that day yet, and this was like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was on my lunch break, thank God, because I was on that toilet for about 20 minutes that second time. Stepped on the scale again. Another £2. Sorry, another £1.5. So I'm shitting out £1.5 per poo, and this will be my 7th one today. So, what the fuck am I doing? Fuck the diet. I'll just down laxatives every night and just watch the weight flush out of me, because at this rate, it's good. But, okay, obviously not. So, yeah. After the 3rd shit was the last time I weighed, and in total, including that 0.8 that it said I lost on Tuesday, it's exactly £5, which I'm very happy with. So we're now at 279, I think. I don't know what the fuck I am. No, I'm 277.6. Yeah, that was it. I'm 277.5 pounds. So we're nearly halfway into the 70 range, and we've already dropped below the 80. So in total, this is my terrible maths. In total, we've lost £26. And I was waiting after that first shit, and it dropped below the 80 mark. I thought, well, I'm going to come on here tonight, hit chest and back, and I'm going to celebrate the first £20 we've lost. No, mate, we're celebrating the first £25 we've lost. So, fucking A, we're now a quarter of the way through. I say that because I'm now saying that I want to hit £200 during this whole Cutaholic log before we move on to the bulk. But I have said to myself, if we're not lean enough and we're not healthy enough in that sense, at £200, we're going to keep going. But for right now, the goal is 200, just to add a number to it. So, yeah, 277.6, 277.5 pounds. We're doing really fucking well. That is the most weight I've lost in a cut. So, that's fucking brilliant, that. Okay, this is 8 minutes in, this is way too long. My intestines are churning, and the next time I sit on that toilet, as soon as I get home at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be pooing out my intestines, and there's not going to be an organ left in my body, so I better get back real quick. So, yeah, short workout, but I'm happy with what I did. I'm happy with the weight we've lost this week. I'll tell you what, I was disappointed when I stepped on that scale, but I knew on Tuesday, but I knew for a fact that it was wrong. But I didn't want to be one of those that says, oh no, it's all fine, and it makes it out as if I'm cheating on this workout or this diet, because I'm not. I'm being genuine. And if I cheated, I will say something. So, you know, this whole thing's about keeping accountability in myself, because that's something that I do not do when I just tell people I'm dieting. So, yeah. Still, you know, I'm going to get ready to go because I'm needing shit right now. I'm being told by my family that I live with, they know that I'm dieting, and sometimes they do say like a week in, oh, you look like you lost a bit of weight there, mate. And you know, I take the compliment because I love my family, but sometimes I do think, you're chatting a bit. But no, 25 pounds in, I'm getting compliments from my family now. So yeah, if we're going to put a bit of motivation on it, it would be that I see my friends. The next time I see my friends, I want them to say something, but I will not. They don't know I'm cutting right now. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.